You don't know where the stink's coming from? Probably from all this shit everywhere, you fucking... Holy fuck! I think this place is worse than Jason. Leonard, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking this shit in there. Oh my god.
What's going on with your YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra.
Mother, log off your gambling site and vacate the living room.
Fuck you, bish, I gots to gamble.
I need to do my Godot-centered internet show.
But nobody watches your gay little internet show.
Mother, you leave me no choice. Nobody messes with my gay little internet show.
All right, and we're back. Sorry, I was just fucking ripping a bowl. Anyway. Let me get my art list music going. Alright. We're back on the pufferz game. Let's see where we're at. So we have an issue with the crickets not displaying the correct amount. Are they going up? Okay, 14 out of 15. There we go. Oh, that's right. I just put a random value in there to begin with. 13. 12. 11. 10. Oh, we missed him. Oh, we got him. Oh, no. He's behind the shit. Oh, we got a Siggy. So our health is probably going down way too fast. We're going to have to make that, you know, a little bit more lenient. Here we go. Oh, just missed him. There we go. Now we got him. Boom. We got one more to get behind the shits. Uh-oh. So this can pretty much create a no-win situation for you, basically. Where you basically can't win. Which is kind of what I want to do. Oh. Oh, no! We ate the poo. Right there. Oh, you fucker. Oh, I'm dead. That's why I can't do anymore. That's right, we were going to add the death scene. I had that notepad. Alright. Yeah, the most important thing to do right now is add that death sequence in so that we can synchronize the timelines. Huh, that's weird. My comments aren't coming in. Hell yeah, intro. This is scary. Cool. Sorry, I might not respond to comments because I might not see them. I'm not sure what's going on. Hold on. Sorry, my stream's just fucking up. View my channel. Let's view the fucking list. Silence it. Okay, yeah, now I can see the comments. Alright, whatever. How's it going, Ruzzy? How's it going, Potatoes? This is scary. No, this is great. We're actually helping... we're helping Puff escape King Cobra at JFS's house. This is Puff. He used to be a normal bearded dragon. But King Cobra has tortured him to the point where he is now this abomination that you see before you. And we have to help him get enough roaches and avoid the Siggies so that he can have enough moisture to survive. Because as you can see, his water is completely fucked over there. Alright. So, what was I saying that we gotta do? Add in the death scene. So we have this death scene. You died. Sorry, dude. Life sucked and then you died. What was you? Which is, you know, what they're gonna say at your funeral, by the way. Yeah, so we're gonna just link to this and then we'll have this try again button reload the cutscene world. We do need to fix this up a little bit. Let's just play this so I can remind myself what we're doing with it. Let me close this. We're gonna cut off the alright, let's just play it.
My name is Puff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. He never changes my water, never cleans my cage. Josh. King Cobra JFS, as they call him. He's a damn demon. smoke in my face. He feeds me
There's a
stuff he
boy.
finds on the carpet. But worst of all, he's got that damn light. He cranked it up way too high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too tired to move, but my tongue still works. Here they come now.
Yeah, so as you can see, we have some issues with this scene, but that's going to be the intro. I'm going to have to do it up a little bit more. Yeah, and then you'll start the game. Does this button work? It does. Okay, so I think I'm just going to start in this configuration here. I'll probably get rid of this camera, and then I need to make it so that it displays, where is it? If I go back to my world, we have this info right here. So we have this Destiny roach that we made, and you have to eat those to survive. So we don't want to eat the ciggies. We don't want to eat the shit, but we do want to eat the bugs because they'll restore our health. You are Puff. You will continually take damage from the overhead light. Eat all the crickets to survive. Once the crickets are eaten, Puffs can sleep and hide for the next round. There will be 3 rounds. Press the down arrow key to fire Puff's tongue. So, pretty easy. Nothing really that complex. We'll go back to the 3D world. So I need to do some stuff with the cage. All right. Is that my voice? No, I hired a professional voice actor. I paid him several $1,000s to do that. Well, that was not me. I got the idea from, where is it? Hold on. Let me go to YouTube. There's a Seizure Robot stream. Seizure Robot 5000. Puffs. Call in. The search for Puff. So I based the voice off of this guy called in. They're making fun of Josh losing his fucking lizard. And there's a call-in show, and this is supposed to be Puff calling in.
In the stew. I know he is. Whispers about it in his sleep. He thinks I can't hear, but I hear. Oh, I hear everything, baby.
Okay. All right.
Oh, thank you, Caesar. I do appreciate you, I promise you. The next time that I'm out, I'll send you a personalized set of scales just for you.
Come home, all right? We're sending help. We're sending help to come get you. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's what it's based off of, is that guy's voice on there. That was really funny. I think they used some type of AI, but I don't have time for that, so I'm just, I'm paying the voice actor thousands of dollars, like I said. What is this? Come on, Wings, you fat fuck. Throw your controller. I want to see it. Yeah, there it is. Fuck you, Wings. You should have went on the camping trip, buddy. Oh, it sounds as professional as the game itself. Oh, thank you. Where is my... There we go. Cool. Alright, so hopefully the levels aren't all fucked up. I normally fuck them up really bad when I do that. But I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Yeah, right. Okay. So, I think I have to add some stuff. We're going to add to the input map. All we have is shoot. That's really funny. We only have one fucking thing. Alright, so what are we going to add? We have to add, like, escape. Oh, that's right. My oven is ready. It's preheated. Shit. We're actually going to call it pause. We'll add, and then we'll say here, and it's going to be the escape key. There we go. So, and then we can go here and we'll do a func input event, right? And then if event dot, isn't it like is action pressed, pause, then we can pause. Hold on, let me put some stuff in the oven really quickly. Some pizza in the fucking oven. If we press pause, then we're going to, I think we're going to say get tree dot paused equals true, and we're going to go to this one right here, and I think we're going to use this as like our pause screen. So we're going to where is the process? We're going to say we'll process this one when it is paused, and so that means all this is going to run only when we're paused, and all that is going to run when we're not paused. So I might have to add a script on here. But this script will still work, right? No. We would have to add it. We'd have to add it up here. So I think we can just do it to here. There's no reason not to, right? Or the canvas layer process, we'll just say always, just always process it. That way I can always input this stuff, because all this does is turn on and off the screen. So yeah, we'll do that. Get tree pause equals true, and then we'll just we'll say if overlay we are the overlay, so we'll say, damn, this actually kind of fucks us up a little bit. We should probably put this we're gonna have to put this toggle up in the world. Alright, we'll put this in here. Can you close? Why the fuck are you even open? What are you doing? Okay, so we're going to pause the tree. Same thing that we're doing in the other function. There was really nothing node specific on there. We get the tree, we pause it, but now we have access to this overlay because we're like we're the head honcho around here. So we can say overlay. We basically just want to hide one and display the other. So I think we can say if canvas.overlay.visible equals true equals true. Then we'll set it to false, right? Canvas overlay right here, bam, and we'll say dot visible equals false. There we go. And we have to make the other one seeable. So what is the other one called? Info. There we go. Godot, can you stop bringing all that stuff up? I don't even, what is this? Oh, thank you. I don't know why that's even there. Visible equals true, right? Cool. And then we're going to copy this. And we'll bring this back. Else. Yeah. We don't need this anymore. And we just switch these. And so we pause the tree no matter what, and then depending on what's visible, we either show the pause screen or the info screen. We either show the regular or the info. So let's give that a shot. Well, actually, we have to do this. If the overlay is visible, then we are going to pause the game. And if the, whoops. if the overlay is not visible, then we're going to unpause it, right? Yeah, because if the overlay is visible, it means we're playing the game, then we pause it, and then if the overlay is not visible, it means that we're not playing the game, meaning we're on the pause menu, and we have to unpause it. So, there we go. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, we'll just play the world. It's not doing anything. Is action press pause? Let's just print. We are pressing pause. Wouldn't it be better to make the pause directly as another scene? You could, yeah. I mean, that would be another way to do it. I could just, I mean, I could like technically just say like save branches scene and then instantiate it, but this is just so simple and it's only one little thing. So I think I'm trying to do it this way. But yeah, that is probably a better idea. What is going on? We are pressing pause, but I only can press it one time. Oh, because we're pausing ourselves. That's right. So this no longer needs to... yeah, I've done this like the dumbest way possible, basically. I think a better way to do this would be to make this a child of that. And then we'll go here and basically copy all this. Yeah, we're just gonna grab that. We'll bring that down to our overlay. I really wish that shit would just stay closed. I don't know why it keeps opening up like that. Thank you, Godot. Very, very great right there. Alright, so now we can just do this. And we can just do that. And this. And that. And that. There we go. Because now we're the overlay and we just made the info a child. Let's just see. And then this is going to be, we could just make this, no, we make this one, what am I fucking thinking? Process, and we can always process this. Because we're not actually doing anything here except for updating shit, right? Yeah. This might be a problem. We might have to move that. That's our level timer. Maybe move level timer. Yeah, let's actually do that. We're gonna move the level timer up to the world, and I didn't really plan any of this when I was doing it. Where did I just... okay, so we moved the level timer, then we're going to do this in the world. For right now, I'm just going to comment it out, because we don't really need it. There we go. Cool. Nice. So now we can have this always processing, and it doesn't really matter because we're just updating stuff on here. Cool. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, yeah, we just need to now just do this. Even simpler. we go. I think I made some mistakes though. You gotta switch that back. Alright. So that's somewhat working. Why is info? Oh, let's go to the 2D. Where is this? I'm just gonna get rid of that for now. So, let's see what happens again. I'm gonna hide it by default. And yeah. Switch camera. I probably should just start it in this orientation as well. So the game's still working. I hit pause, and then why are we not seeing the info screen? But then it comes back on, meaning that I'm still oh, that's right, we're turning ourselves false. We don't need to do that. We need to turn the... damn it, we actually have a few of these things. So we gotta do this. I should have added all these to like one overlay like I did here, because I can't just turn this off because we're a child of that. So I gotta do health.visible equals false, right? We're gonna have to set all of these invisible now. So we got health, time, left label, dot visible equals false, and yeah, that's it, right? Cricket label as well. Cricket label dot visible equals false. Nice. Cool. And then we'll just have to come down here and plug that shit in and say true. And I'm just going to paste it here, and we can get rid of that. And we should be good to go now. Yeah. Cool. Escape to exit. Oh no, we can't exit. The fuck? Flash. False. Right? No. So, we're just checking if we are visible. We don't need to do that. We need to check if info is visible. So if info is not visible, we're going to make it visible, and then if info is visible, meaning we're on the pause menu, we're going to go back, right? I think so. There we go. And let's see, is everything? Yep. Cool. So cool. People can use the pause menu. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I probably made that more complicated than I should have, and the person who said to make it another scene probably would be a better idea, to just switch scenes and then switch back or whatever. But in my head, this seemed less complicated at the time, so... we need to decrease the amount of damage we take per second, so if we go to... how are we taking that damage? Health drain timeout, Health drain. Okay, so we have that. Pufferz. Health drain. Every 3 seconds. I think it should be like every... what? Like every 9 seconds? I think so. Because we're dealing... How much damage are we dealing? Drain number? 2. Yeah, and then... yeah, I think I need to make some voice lines for Puff. I need to contact my voice actor. Pay him another $100,000. We'll say voice lines. He's got to say like, "I'm really burning up. I'm really burning up, Josh." Let's say King Cobra ain't shit. King Cobra, you ain't shit. And what's another thing Pufferz would say? What's the thing a Casper, Wyoming bearded dragon would say? We really gotta put our minds into this bearded dragon. I had some notes written down. You know that old classic story, "I have no mouth and I must scream"? The computer's hatred speech in the very beginning. I wanted to do that, but have Puff like have it adapted, so he's like, "If I could scribe your name and how much I hate you on every single surface of my terrarium, Josh, there wouldn't be enough room." I think that would be pretty funny. Just have a bunch of references to shit. But that would take a lot of time, so we need like a blah for when we eat something bad. We need like I don't know, I'll say like, "That's good shit. That's good shit." We'll say if it's a cricket. We'll say, "Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother." And we'll just say, "Smoke 'em down. Smoke 'em down." And then, we'll say, like, "Stop making me eat shit. Stop making me eat shit." We'll do, like, a "Damn you, Josh." And then, we'll just do, like, a "Gross." Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to open up fucking... I guess I'll do it here, whatever. Let's go to Audacity. We'll skip it. So I'll just make these voice lines real quick. Let me grab some coffee. My fucking throat already hurts. We got like 10 more minutes on my pizza. Oh, 4 minutes actually. I know everyone's very excited for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's, oh, I gotta pause this shit. It's probably going to fucking destroy my computer. "I'm really burning up, Josh. King Cobra, you ain't shit. Blah. Stop making me eat shit. Damn you, Josh. Gross. That's good shit. Hell yeah, brother. Smoke 'em down." Yeah, I think that's good. That'll be one take. "I'm really burning up, Josh. King Cobra, you ain't shit. Blah. Stop making me eat shit. Damn you." We can do this. What am I gonna do here? Volume. Let's amplify it. Probably not that much. "I'm really burning up, Josh." That's probably it right there. Do we need any reverb? Let's check some reverb. "I'm really burning up, Josh. King Cobra, you ain't shit. Blah." I think we're going with a little bit of reverb. That'll make it nice. And then what I can do is I like to chop it up on here. "I'm really burning up, Josh." There we go. So I can, how do I split here? I don't know the audio. I don't know Audacity that well.
King Cobra, you ain't shit.
There we go. We'll split that clip.
Blah.
Bleh. That's perfect. We're gonna play the next one.
Stop making me eat shit.
Stop making me eat shit. That's a good one. That's perfect.
Damn you, Josh.
That's another perfect one.
Gross.
Gross. With the reverb, that's pretty funny.
That's good shit.
That's good shit. Mm-mm. We'll split that clip.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Smoke 'em down.
Smoke 'em down. There we go. So now I think the way I normally do it is I add a track down here and I'll like bring these in. And then I'll say solo, and if I grab this and I export them, OGG, and let's see, is this in the pufferz? Okay, let's make another folder. We'll call it voice clips or whatever. We're gonna go in here, and what was the first one? Nice. I think the first one is I'm really burning up, Josh. I'm really burning up, Josh. I'm burning for you. My pizza is burning for me. Let me go grab that. Alright, it actually looks pretty damn good. Now we can, I guess we'll delete this one. We did export it, right? It is in the game.
I'm really burning up, Josh.
Perfect. Cool. Let's go back to Audacity. I'm just going to delete this. I just want to grab it. What is going on here? There we go. Bring it down here.
Shit. Shit. King Cobra, you ain't shit.
King Cobra, you ain't shit. All right, let's go ahead. Grab that. Export as an OGG. We'll say Cobes. You ain't shit. I keep looking down at my fingers to type, and then I realize that I could just touch type like I have been. Let's get another one.
Blah.
Blah. Perfect. File, export as an OGG. So what is this? Blah. Just woke up and he live now. Oh yeah, how's it going? I did some, we're doing some voice acting right now. We got some clips that I made. Oh, whoops.
Stop making me eat shit.
Yeah, stop making pufferz eat shit, guys. It's not cool. Stop making me eat shit. Alright. We'll get rid of that one. We'll bring in the next one. I've had a lot of fucking coffee today.
Damn you, Josh.
Damn you, Josh. That's a good one. Export as an OGG. You're gonna get breakfast. Have a good breakfast. Hope everything goes as planned. What was this one? I think it was just damn you, Josh, right? Damn you, Josh. Right?
Damn you, Josh.
Yeah, damn you, Josh. Okay. We'll bring this fucker. Gross. Perfect. Export as an OG. We'll do a gross. We're gonna get rid of this one. We're gonna bring this fucker over here.
That's good shit.
That's good shit. We'll export that as an OG. That's good shit. Yum, yum. All right, let's go ahead and export that as well. There we go. I'll get rid of that. How's it going, Penix? We are making some voice lines for the Pufferz game. This is the last one here.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. It might not be the last one. I think there's one more, actually. I'm sure this is a very exciting segment. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, we'll export that shit. We got one more, of course. Of course.
Smoke 'em down.
Is Cenk Uyghurt still alive, or has he had a heart attack yet? I just thought about that when I was like, of course. What was this one? Smoke him down, right? Smoke him down.
Smoke 'em down.
Smoke him down. Alright, there we go. So we should be able to close that out for now. So we can have some voice clips in here now. Based off what we ate, we're gonna say the voice clip. So let's just go to Pufferz and we'll add a voice. Not a voice, an audio stream player, and all we have to do is set whatever we want to set it to. So for right now, we'll just have one for each. I think we're gonna do audio stream player dot stream equals load, and let's see, this is the shit, right? So we'll say stop making me eat shit. There we go. And I'm just going to, oh, then we have to say audio stream player dot play. There we go. Wonderful. So we'll grab this shit right here and we'll bring it down, bring it up basically, and instead of that, what are we gonna say here? Probably the yeah, there we go. The Homer Simpson sound. We'll go to cigarette, and I guess we'll play the damn you, Josh. That's pretty funny. Damn you, Josh. Let's try that. Whoops, let me switch the camera.
Stop making me eat shit.
There we go.
Stop making me eat shit.
There we go, perfect. And I guess they'll just override each other because they're on the same animation player, so it'll just switch the stream midstream, I think. If I like pick up two things faster than they can say it.
Damn you, Josh. Damn you, Josh. Damn you, Josh.
All right. So, I mean, we're getting there. And we obviously have more voice lines, so I'll probably have, like, it pick from randomly, like, 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, you will eat the bugs and you will be happy. Did you really think I was gonna eat the bugs? That's one of my favorite voice. Ralph said that one time, and it was so fucking good. Someone sent him bugs, and he like poured them out, and he's like, I think that's what happened. I can't remember exactly, but he definitely was like, "You think I was really gonna eat the bugs?" It was so good. I think it was when he was beefing with Lauren Southern, and then Lauren Southern and like a few other women reviewed his sex tape on on stream. That was the best. That was one of the funniest fucking things that ever happened. All right. Alrighty. I think the poo is still appearing outside of our box, right? But we can fix that. What do we need to fix right now? I think in the world we need a little bit of sound, so I'm just going to add another audio stream player. And I have this, if I go to sounds, this dark ambience. So we might just play that. Oh man, you're making Hot Pockets? What type of Hot Pocket do you have? I like the pizza Hot Pockets. I think the ham and cheese Hot Pockets really have gone to shit. The steak and cheese, not my favorite anymore. Maybe it's just because I like got older, but the pizza Hot Pockets are like delivering the flavor right now. What am I trying to fucking do? Cool. So we have the cutscene world. We enter this one. We want to put this stream quick load. The dark ambient loop. We'll bring it down a little bit, and then we'll just see how well that suits us. Yeah, ham and cheese are not very good at all. Oh, we didn't set this to playing. Autoplay. There we go. We definitely need some type of, so we have the intro. We need like more pageantry, you know what I mean? Like we can't just plop the player right in the scene and have him doing this. We kind of need to we still have the escape menu. I don't know. This is the part I'm not really good at. I'm good at just like cooking shit up and making shit work, but I'm not very good at like polishing stuff. So and our time left is not updating, but it's probably because I didn't say for it to update anymore. I remember I took that out. We also have the tongue still kind of just hanging out there. Yeah, what you gotta do is get the if you go to Food Lion, $6.99, you can get the whole chicken, the cooked chicken in the bag. Dude, that shit is fucking the best. And it's healthy enough, you know? It's not the best thing for you, but it's pretty fucking decent for you. Dude, I eat like at least 3 of those a week. I just get a bag of chicken. Not the fried chicken, the baked one though. So our health is going down slower. Cool. We got the roach cheese everywhere. I guess where do we want to go for this? So here's the cutscene world. Let's go to the 3D. We might have to work on this a little bit. We have that stuff there. We're gonna have to fix this one. There we go. Does that fuck up the other one? Whatever. Totally fine. What am I even moving? Oh, I'm moving that one. That one doesn't matter. Cool. And then, yeah, we have to have Miss Green over here. She was the one who was going to save us from our torment. So we need some type of... maybe Miss Green should be more prominent. I think so. I think she needs to be... Oh, we can just grab the whole scepter of Miss Green. I'm going to hide this. Oh, Josh. Looking real angry. Better not go live, boy. So yeah, we kind of want to have like Miss Green like peeking into the terrarium like that. And then Puff can like reach out to her telepathically or something. Maybe I think we should do it like down here on the corner, because for the game you're like never gonna reach out this way anyway. So we'll just have her kind of like peeking out like that, and then, you know, maybe we'll have like some magic appearing or something. Let's see, if I go to the actual world and I try and put Miss Green in her place over here. Miss Green.glb. Oh, we didn't add the fucking textures. Wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna have to flip it down like that and go here. And nothing should really be spawning in this area anyway, so we can kind of have her peeking into the tank. And she's going to use her magic powers that Josh gave her by turning her into a wand to help us escape this cruel prison. There we go. Maybe a little more. Something like that, like the stick fell into the tank. Let's just see what that looks like. So we switch the camera. We can't really see. We can see Miss Green over there a little bit, but it's not very prominent. I think we could go further in, because you can like still go underneath her, you know. It's not like I think something like that. Let's try that. I'm from the South too. I'm in Virginia basically, so that's the South, kind of. I don't like Yankees. Those fucking Yankee bastards come down here and try and change all of our laws. Everyone from New York that I've met has ever been like super fucking insufferable. Even though my mom is from New York, so I can't really say shit. You're in Texas? Ah. You're in the real South.
Stop making me eat shit. Damn you, Josh.
There we go. I want to make a trip to the Midwest. I've never seen the Midwest, and I kind of want to see it. That's where a lot of lolcows are. There's actually disproportionately... Well, we have Chris Chan here in Virginia. We also have Boss Man Jack. We have a good amount of cows here. This is free-range cow territory. There we go. So we got all the crickets. So we don't have anywhere to advance to the next stage. Cool. So yeah, I think we'll have Miss Green kind of in there, more like that. Can we bring it down anymore like this? I mean, I guess we can still see stuff, but it's not really super helpful. Oh, let's switch the camera. There we go. So that still kind of looks pretty weird, just from our angle. So I guess maybe it'll just be more prominent in the cutscenes, and we'll have it like over here or whatever, and bring it up a little bit so it's like on the outside. I just kind of want it there for aesthetic purposes, and then when we go to the cutscene world and we'll save this material. Wood dot material. You live in the middle of nowhere and see cows all the time. I used to live in the middle of nowhere. It was really nice, and now I live in a suburban environment. Let's make this local. Oh my god. I think I need to save the scene, and I'm gonna have to reopen the scene because of how Godot works, so I can get access to that material. Now I have access to it. Now I can quick load wood material. Let me play this. Alright, so we need to bring the screen down a little bit. I'm going to move this onto my other screen. And I forgot you can position stuff in Godot. Oh shit, I'm only moving the staff. I need to move all of it. Alright. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool right there. Maybe a little more like that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then we'll just have to... oh, nice, you got a fiber cable. Yeah, that happened to me when I was like living in this place that was out in the country. We had like no internet. What the fuck is that? I don't know. We had like no internet and shit, and then a bunch of neighborhoods moved out there, and then we have a whole bunch of stuff now. Let me grab some pizza. I'm fucking starving. This is what I got to eat. Very sad.
I saw actual cleavage today. Like from a person.
There's a loud knock on my...
The fuck out. I'm calling you via Bluetooth. I'm on top of a warm rock inside of a co-ed's apartment. I'm in a much better place, my friend. Please, for the love of God, don't tell the dirt wizard where I am, baby. He's gonna try and put me in the stew. I know he is. He whispers about it in his sleep. He thinks I can't hear, but I hear. Oh, I hear everything, baby.
Okay. All right.
Oh, thank you, Caesar. I do appreciate you, I promise you. The next time that I'm out, I'll send you a personalized set of scales just for you.
Come
baby.
home, all right? We're sending help. We're sending help to come get you. It's gonna be okay. Stay
It's not
warm.
a phase. I saw actual cleavage today, like from a person. It was amazing.
So there's the scepter. It's not actually Puff tied to it, it's Miss Green. Okay. And yeah, stick around to see me eat more pizza and schizophrenically talk about King Cobra. Let me turn that back up. There we go. All right, I should be able to be heard now. Cool. All right, what the fuck do we have to do now? Let me throw back on some music. I think I have to adjust some audio settings really quickly. I think I fucked some shit up. Main mic. Let's just add 10 decibels to that. All right. Yeah, am I more hearable now? I think that's a little bit better. Cool. I think my mic gets really quiet sometimes. It just like turns it down. I don't want it to be Too bad. But yeah, I think that's better. All right. Can hear. Cool. Sorry, my chat's all fucked up. My stream's being weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna power through it. I see some comments, and then some comments only show up on like other places. Let's rotate the eyeballs here. Face the character. All bugged out and shit. Blammo. There we go. Wonderful. So let's just see what we're doing. There we go. My mic is always low. Yeah, it always sounds really loud to me. But cool. So now we have this.
Stop making me eat shit.
We have Miss Green over here. I think we're gonna add some type of light. Let's add some like lighting effects. So for the cutscene, I want to add some shit. I guess what I wanted to do is have the camera kind of fly over to Miss Green or whatever and fly around the terrarium a little more. So let's just do that. I'm debating whether I should make a second cutscene world because I want to have like stuff happen here, or I should just do a different animation, right? What is this animation for? Whatever. Where's our camera animation? Here we go. Float around. So if I play that, we just kind of float around here in the cave. I guess we should add more stuff to this. Let's add some poo in here. Why not? We're already in the cutscene, so it really doesn't matter. We need a lot of poo in here to demonstrate the filthiness. We're going to have Destiny Roach over here. He's going to be dancing. We should make a few of him. I'm going to hide this overhead light for now, just so I can... what the hell? I guess our fucking... Did I really attach the Omni light there? I think I'm just going to put it right there. And then I can hide that. Wonderful. Alright. So we just need a few of these roaches dancing in the cutscene. And then we need a few of these poos. We're going to go down here and shrink them down. I think it was like 0.25. And I'll just duplicate them and put them kind of randomly around. I'm going to put one in the water dish. One in the water dish. There we go. Yeah, but don't get the chilled rotisserie chicken. I don't know, it's not very good. You want the warm one. The hot one is a good one. Alright, so there's the... Let's just see. This is more of a perspective of like what the thing is going to see. So let's play it. So we stay here for a second. We float in. We'll have the voice lines play. We need to go to Puff. I think it's that one. And we're gonna set that to autoplay here. And the flail and the head swiveler. Let's go here and turn the auto swivel off. And maybe just put it so it's like in the middle like that or something. And then the let's see, where's the path? I think it's attached in here. We can actually delete this because it's not even needed for this scene. And we're just going to get rid of the script on here because we don't need a script for what's going on. I'm actually going to get rid of that script. Oh, shit. I don't want to do that. 'Cause this is different. Yeah, this just has that one. Nice. So... Cool. It's $2 more to be hot. Well, it's worth it. Trust me. Okay. So we have the cutscene here. That's looking a little bit better. I guess we could make a new King Cobra JFS model and put him in, and then just have him kind of like move around the cage. I think that would be funny. We'll just make the head and we'll have it like float in from the darkness and like press up against the cage and then like kind of zoom back out. I don't want to use bruh, this stream time. Yeah, whatever. I stream whenever I want. I woke up at 7 o'clock today. I was going to start streaming at 7 and then I rolled over and went back to bed. I eat worst food possible. Yeah, I kind of feel like that sometimes. How's it going, Freak Show Jimmy's Crackhead Dungeon, by the way? Alright, so this cutscene, let me go ahead and make those roaches. We'll make them dance, too. Do I really have to do this on each one? Whatever. Make local. We'll flail. There we go. And then that piece of poo, I want to adjust it so that it's right in the camera. Right there. You fucker. So it needs to be very important stuff I'm doing here. It needs to be more like that. Oh, you fuck. Move it on that direction. So something like this. My only fruit are tomato sauce. Man, you should go get you know what's good is clementines. They're pretty fucking good and they're easy to eat and they're cheap. Apples are also pretty cheap. Blueberries, good as fuck. Alright, there we go. We have that poo in frame. I think it needs to be shrunk down just a little bit. We'll go 0.125. That way you get a better look at everything. And the poo is just kind of in there. Wonderful. You can't eat oranges. What about grapefruits? Josh had an experience with a grapefruit. If anybody knows that story. These really aren't on the ground either, are they? They're just kind of floating. I think we need to grab them and kind of bring them down. Oh my god, of course. It's selecting the thing or whatever. Okay. There we go. I shouldn't eat acidic food, but I still eat pizza. Yeah, you can bang them. If you're Josh in a Job Corps, you can try and bang a grapefruit. Hell yeah. There we go. What about coffee? Coffee's good. super acidic. So we have that, and if we play this, it'll play my voice as well. I think pufferz is kind of floating, so we're gonna have to move pufferz down. It won't matter in the regular game, but for here, we'll just make it, you know, as good looking as possible. And yeah, just because I'm bored, I want to make another King Cobra JFS model, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Let's get Blender going. Yeah, but you got to drink it with, you don't just drink the coffee, you drink some creamer with it. You got to get French vanilla. That's what I drink. Yeah, I can't do Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola completely fucks me up. Like, I do like drinking it, but like as soon as I have like 2 or 3 of it, I just feel like sick. So, I mean, not 2 or 3, but I have like 2 or 3 sips of it, and I just kind of feel like fucked up. I used to drink a lot of beer. I used to drink, dude, I would get like 4 Reds, Apples, Ales, the big tall boys, the 8%. I would just come home, fucking sit in my car out in the parking lot, and just fucking chug those bastards. Be smoking a fucking cigarette. Just sitting out in the parking lot, just like glug, 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 fucking smoking them down. That was the best feeling in the world. But I can't do it anymore because I'll die. Because now I'm almost 30. I have a few more months before I'm 30, so pray for me. How's it going? You got the levels working? I have some things working. We're kind of working on the aesthetics of the game now. The levels won't be too hard to program in. We're working on a cutscene, and what I'm doing right now, I'm going to build a little model of King Cobra to poke his head around the terrarium. Because I think that's a good use of my time right now. So let's do it. We need a picture of Josh. I believe I have some. What are we going to do? Let's just go look for King Cobra JFS. So which one? We need a good picture of him without a hat. I think this one's really good. That one's really good. It's got to be straight on. Damn, dude, the Clinter view was so fucking strange. Josh just sat there like that the entire time, and Clint was sitting in the tightest shirt he possibly could. He wanted his man boobs to be very prominent. What's a good picture? I think this one is, but it's got his glasses. See, the thing is, we can't have any glasses on him. We need a good, wholesome picture of our boy. The dye pick, I think we will use the dye pick, actually. That probably is the best picture that I have of him for this, to be honest. What a mess. I think it's the best, yeah, I think you're right. That's a really small picture. King Cobra JFS hair dye. Hair dye. Do we have... Josh, come on now. What the fuck are you doing? 404 by 720. I guess that's probably as good as we're going to get. Alright, we'll call this Joshua hair dye. Hair dye. Cool. I'm gonna try something really quick. I think I still have an account with this thing that lets you enhance stuff. I think it's called Let's Enhance. I'm pretty sure I'm still paying for it. Yeah. So, oh, I already have a picture like that. We'll just put Cobes in there. Let's scale it by, I don't know, 4 times. Is that gonna work? enhance. Sorry, you probably can't see any of this. It's processing. But it's like an AI thing that enhances your photos. It like upscales them. So I'm putting the King Cobra picture in there and having it upscaled. And maybe that'll help us out. Let's download that. Looks better. Looks kind of fucked up. He looks really weird. AI upscaled Cobra, really freaking me out right now. But yeah, we can use that. Look at those eyes, man. Look at what it did to his friggin' eyes. It's like a fucking goat. That's so good. It tried to make him prettier, but it made him like more mongoloidish looking, kind of like Attila the Hun. There we go. All right. Let's N face builder, create new head. People around you are hoarders. Damn, that sucks. Let me bring this over here for a second. I think this is it. Damn, dude, how did it manage to track his goblin features so well? They should put on the Face Builder app, it doesn't only work for people, it also works for boglins. That's pretty fucking astounding, dude. Alright, let's just try that. That's really not bad right there. Textures. Create texture. Yeah, and then we're gonna add in hair. So we'll just add in the hair, and that's gonna look really good. Yeah. All boomers are hoarders. I'm just looking around my house. You know, there's a bunch of cool stuff, but it's like there's not a lot of stuff in here. I wish I looked more creature like my role playing. Yeah. You could be a wizard like Cobra. I myself want to be a grand wizard, much like Cobra. Just kidding. I've been waiting to use that joke forever. It doesn't really matter, male or female. We just gotta add a big scruffy beard. If Cobes actually did something with the hair, he wouldn't look so bad. Yeah. Yeah, what is it? The skullet? The skullet is what they're calling it. Where it's just like, you have like, you're balding up top, but you just let it grow out all over the sides. I think that looks fucking... It's the worst look for a man, but it's also so fucking based. It looks fucking great. It's so fucking funny. If you want to see someone who pulled it off, there was Stavros. That comedian guy. But yeah, he did a very good job of pulling that off. I need like dreadlocks or like big disgusting matted hair. Let me scruffy beard. Oh, isn't hair over here? There we go. Curly hair. Does that look like Cobra's hair? No. We need I think what I did last time is I got like this like long hair alpha, and then I just kept deleting pieces of it until it looked more like what Cobra actually had, which was nothing. Grand Wizard Lizard Caster. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like, you know, clean shaven head looks fucking cool. This is what you want to look like. Everybody wants to look like me, I'm pretty sure. Let me get more coffee. So I think we can use that. Let's just go ahead and export it. And do we have another beard actually? Yeah, hair. We need some big eyebrows. Let's give them big lashes. We'll give them a tongue. Some terrible teeth. Well, we don't need eyes. Yeah, I think it's all good. Yeah. Maybe we should do that one. No, I don't think so. I think this one's going to be our best bet, and then we'll just delete it everywhere. That looks the most Aussie-ish, really. Export, FBX. Yeah, roachware. So what are we going to call this? Pull hair from. Pull hair from. And we'll import sorry, I'm fucking starving. Roachware Game Jam. Pull hair from. We'll import it. Then we just need the hair. Give me 1 second. It is one of the French bread pizzas. It's the one that actually had a little bit of pepperoni on it. The other one that had no pepperoni, it was so sad I couldn't eat it. It's still in my freezer. All right. Opaque. There we go. Nice. Perfect. We need to delete. We got to bring all this down to Kobe's. We got to bring this in. Let's go to edit mode. We're going to delete that. The vertices. We're not going to do any teeth or tongue. What is this? Let me go back to the head first, and we're gonna save those textures. Export. We should probably save this first. We'll call this Kobe's. Kobe's. My dad used to put ketchup with oregano and slices of bread and a slice of yellow cheese on each of them, and then cook it and then eat them. That's brutal. My dad used to, we would make beanie weenies all the time because he couldn't really cook. So he would just get a hot dog, and then he would get like baked beans. You know, you cook the baked beans in a pan. You take the fucking hot dogs, you chop them up, and you cook that on the side. You put them together. You got beanie weenies. Actually pretty damn good. Sometimes I still make them here. Cool. So then I guess my idea was just to take some of these. Damn, this might not be the best hair to do it with. Let's try a different hair real quick. I just want to see. There was one, I think it's more strandy, so I could kind of like just take off pieces of it. Geometries. Let's try that one. Yeah, I just need like something more simplistic where I'm not spending hours of my time. He doesn't really have curly hair, so it wouldn't really make sense to use this one, but that one might work the best. That one would be funny for Cobra. Oh man, we should do that one, but then have him bald. Have him like missing big pieces of his hair. Let's try that. I want to see what that looks like. Well, no, because this part is normally in the middle. It wouldn't make any sense for him to have the part over here. Matt Jarbo Beanie Weenies. Matt Jarbo. Oh man, I haven't heard that name in a long time. The Boulder Talk Radio. Yeah, I think we're going to try this one. Let's try it. File, film box, export. We're going to put it right over top of the other one. We're going to go A. We're going to delete vertices. I'm going to go File, Import, FBX, pull hair from, import the bastard. We'll delete that. Incredibly creepy right here. If I go to edit mode, oh god. Oh my god, what am I even looking at? That's good though, I can delete individual strands. So if I just go L, delete vertices, there we go. Macaroni and hot dogs. I do have an itch page. I only have a few games on there. Hold on, let me bring it up. Itch.io. Yeah, so average Godot enjoyer.itch.io right here. And then we have King Cobra smoking parody game. We got Mars Mission Alpha, Space Monsters in Space, and then some of these old projects that are probably all broken. But yeah, most of my shit's up on YouTube, so let's bring this down onto Cobe's head, and of course we're gonna have to change. That's pretty funny. I'm going to, whoops, I'm going to go object, set origin to center of mass. We'll shrink it down a little bit. And we'll bring it up. I'm going to have to change the texture to be, well, let's go down here. Opaque. We might have to open that up in GIMP. Where you at? File, open. I don't know if this is even going to pay off. Go here, Godot projects, Roachware Jam, textures, and was it this one? Hair 07. I think it's this one. Color, colorize. And we'll turn it like black. Something like that. And then we'll export it right over it. We'll go here. Cool. Object, shade smooth. And then we can delete some of this stuff and see what happens. It's probably really not going to look what I thought it was going to look like, just based on what's going on here. Yeah, I want to do that and then just start deleting these and then have them be baldies. So L, delete vertices. Delete some of these vertices. We got to get rid of some of these long flowing. Those definitely do not exist on Cobra's hair. Whoops, I meant to delete the vertices. So what does that look like? That looks a little more realistic. We're still not seeing enough scalp though. I think we need to get rid of these bangs in front. L, delete vertices. I don't know. I still don't really like that. We're not seeing enough baldness. S on the Y, G on the Y. I mean, it does look kind of unkempt. We got to delete these little things hanging off the side here. Yeah, it is a very generous hairline. That's the problem. I gave him too generous of a hairline. I think we need to get rid of this one. Hold on. If I do a little more selected editing, delete vertices, because then he's still got the hair up there. What I think I'm going to do is pull the scalp all the way back. The problem is that these are in the wrong place. Can I just grab like maybe 2 or 3 of these and yeah, we're gonna have to get new hair. This is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's all bullshit. Fuck. That's annoying. Whatever. I thought that was gonna be funny, but it's not gonna work. So we'll go to that hair. Not gonna do it. This one we haven't tried yet. I think this is the one that I want, actually. We're going to export it right over top of the others. One more try, and then I'll just fucking give up. And I'll go end the stream, or rage quit, and I'll break my computer. Cool. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we'll come down here. Opaque. Okay, I think this is the one that I've used before, and this one actually worked really well. Should have just turned the beard upside down and put it on his head. Yeah, that could be a possibility. We'll move that right there. I think this one's going to be what we want, just because of like how it looks here. So then I can kind of just go in here. And of course we got to get rid of all of his bangs. He doesn't have any bangs. He's not an emo boy, he's a goth boy. He's too manly to be emo. Never see him wearing Green Day eyeliner. Oh, I see. Oh, that's not the skull, but it should be. Let's L and delete that. Nice. And then another thing I have to do, on the Y, bring that back. There we go. That's looking more like it. Material preview. Still too much hair, but we're getting there. One thing I've got to do on this model real quick is go to the texture paint, and I'm gonna take his baldness and stretch it all over his head, using the smear, so we can just go back this way, and then that way you'll see there's too much blackness just because of how the photo looks, but this way you'll see like more baldness on him. It'll look great, trust me. Whoops. Smeared his eyebrow too much. There we go. We keep bringing this back and back. Turn the radius up. There we go. Whoops, too much. Yeah, we really want that light skin tone so you can really see it. There we go. And now if I go in here, you can, shit. Can I fix it? Kind of, maybe. Whatever, that's fine. Maybe we'll just we'll give him a hat. That's what we'll do. Give him a fucking hat. But yeah, let's get rid of some of this hair. He's got too much hair. Bam. It's kind of like dreadlocks. That's why I like this one, because we can kind of just keep deleting them until we see scalp. Maybe a few more. Alright, so just kind of grab some at random, just like God would. Vertices, alright. So I'm also going to go L and shrink them down on the Y. Maybe shrink that one a little bit. Cool. So how is that looking? Still not great. Still a little bit too much. This should be the death screen. Maybe, possibly. He actually did have a little bit more hair when he was doing this thing. Let's just... I'm going to edit this. I'm going to have to really go at these. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. We'll grab some of these over here. Get rid of that. He's got too much up front. He's too pretty. We need to take him down a peg. There we go. Now we're getting the Josh I remember. Let's get rid of some of these tendrils in the back. And I think we're going to have to just shrink some of these down, honestly, and then move them in. You're never going to see the back of his head, so these really aren't going to matter as much. We'll shrink it, maybe move it down a little bit. And maybe I'll just put like a little bald cap on him. I think that might be the way to go. Grab this one on the Y, shrink it all the way down like that, and we'll just spin it and probably bring it out of his head like that. G on the Y, and then we'll rotate it on the Z. There we go. That's looking a little better. We gotta delete this bang right here. We'll go up and spin that one out like that. I think we need to maybe delete some there, whatever, it doesn't matter. Vertices, faces, who gives a fuck? No offense, but what is this? These are, the dreads are too wide and not straggly enough. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so we're making a King Cobra JFS video game where you are Pufferz and you have to survive by eating crickets. And King Cobra is turning up a light trying to kill you, thinking he is doing good for his bearded dragon lizard that he acquired from his meth head friend. However, these tendrils of hair that are coming out of Cobra are too luxurious for his head. So right now I am going through and shrinking all of his dreadlocks here. We got to make him some type of bald cap. And I think that will help us out there. So that's looking better. These are still too wide. They need to be shrunk down. And of course, it's got all this fucked up geometry. Why wouldn't it? It's a make human model. Oh, you fucking worthless piece of shit. Of course it's not going to rotate in any way that makes any fucking sense. There we go. I should have just made it myself. All right, how's that looking? That's looking a little better. Oh yeah, there's crickets involved too. And they have the faces of destiny. You know what I'm going to do is get rid of some of these that aren't very good, and then we can just duplicate the ones that are good. So let's do that. These are just too wide. Delete vertices. Cool. And then we can just take, I'm going to get rid of these too. L, delete vertices. This one's also too wide. Delete vertices. So really all we needed to do was make some fucking strands of hair, which is what I should have done. You know what? Fuck this. Instead of doing all that dumb shit, why don't I do this? We'll make a curve. Fucking Bezier curve. We'll go here. We're going to spin it 90 degrees. I actually got to take a bathroom break before I attempt this again. But yeah, we're just going to make some dreadlock hair with this, and I think that's going to go way better for us. And I'll just duplicate it around. Yeah, give me 1 second. I guess I'll just go back to the screen here. We're going to play the cutscene. I definitely won't rage quit yet.
My name is Puff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. He never changes my water, never cleans my cage. Josh, King Cobra JFS as they call him. He's a damn demon. He blows weed smoke in my face. He feeds me stuff he finds on the carpet. But worst of all, he's got that damn light. He cranked it up way too high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too tired to move, but my tongue still works. Here they come now.
Yeah, so then we start the game, and this is like one perspective we have. We can switch cameras. I'm probably gonna get rid of that perspective because it's just disorienting. But yeah, you want to eat the crickets. You want to avoid the poo and the cigarettes. So let's try and get a cigarette. Hold on.
Damn you, Josh.
Yeah, he says, damn you, Josh.
Stop making me eat shit.
Stop making me eat shit. There we go. So the idea is... Oh, let me turn this down. The idea is that we have to eat all the crickets to advance the level. The cigarettes take health away from us, as does the poo. And our health is slowly ticking down every 9 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, every 9 seconds we lose 2 points of health from the overhead light. Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. And we have a dictionary deciding like all the stuff on our level. I don't think we have any incrementation. And if we die right now, then nothing happens. So we need to fix that. But I want to have like King Cobra JFS poking his head all around the cage. I think that'll be really funny. And that's why we're doing all this dumb shit over here. Also, I have another game where I'm going to use this model, so it's not like... I want to do like a decent job of it. And we do have to fix his skull cap or something. We just can't have that much nothingness. Let me go back to... let me go to layout, object mode. If I go to N... let's create that texture again. That fixes that texture. And I might just do this. Let's export it. And then I'm going to open it up in GIMP and see if I can't work some magic on that. We'll go open. I'm gonna make custom hair. It won't take that long. Where is export Roachware Jam? Okay. FB head baked texture PNG. Roachware Jam. There we go. So if I open this up, I wanted to see if maybe I could just take, like, can I just lasso this little bit right here? Maybe some of this right there. Get some smudge in there. And if I just Control C, and then maybe I take the paintbrush, or maybe I can just go up here and Control V, paste that as a floating layer, and kind of just move it up over here. Could I just like Control V? I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to try some shit out. I want to make his head look more scalpy, so he's got to have like skin up here, you know what I mean? And then maybe put a filter on some of these or something like that. What would happen if I went to filters and then like blur? I was trying to blur everything at once. I have no idea. This might be a stupid idea. I just need like a scalp texture, you know? You're barely gonna see it, so it's like maybe that'll work. Fuck it, we'll see. I'm just gonna export this and we're gonna see what happens. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll save it as the same fucking thing, because we can always fix it. Alright. I don't know, I'm just playing around with some shit. So let's go to this. We'll grab shading. Let's grab the texture. So we go to open. We get that one. What the fuck? I thought I overwrit you. Oh, I think I just fucking overwrit it again. Replace. We go back to Blender. I get rid of that. I go open. We open this one. What the fuck? What was the name for the jam? The jam is Roachware. I guess I don't have it up anymore. Oh, here it is. Roachware Game Jam. 2 days, 10 hours, 25 minutes. So, yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. This is probably not going to work anyway. Let me try and just do something much simpler. Texture paint. Can I clone? Let's take the radius down. How does that work? Fill, mask, smear. Normally I just smear it up like this, but that looks so fucking shitty. I gotta find some way to do this. We could just draw. We could just do this. We'll go here, grab a fucking color, and go like that. It's probably gonna look really bad too. Hair is a biatch to make. Looked like 30 tries. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can get... Is there a better picture of him bald? Because I can add more pictures of him, and then it will mesh them all together. The problem is he has too much hair to reflect what we know him as in that picture. Let me just do this. King Cobra at JFS. I'm sure we can get some better pictures of him now, and that will give us a better... We could use that one. We could get the bald influence there. It'll probably be faster, honestly. So we'll just do that. Yeah, I think we'll use this picture of him. Save image as. All right. Textures random. King Cobra bald. Can we take web Ps? Hopefully. Let's go back. We're going to delete this view. We'll add an image. Global assets, textures random, King Cobra bald. We'll then go and create that view. Damn, this is really hard to see. Alright, so the ear should be right about there. His head truly is something to behold. I don't know. I don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to try it. We got to have that there. Bring that shit out just a little bit. He does have a weird fucking face. I think this should be over here. That should be out there. Alright. Create texture. What do we got? We got that. So that's not bad. That's kind of more like what I'm going for with this horror aspect. I can make that work. So what I'm going to do is go into GIMP here. We'll go File, Open. We got to go here. We got to grab this. And I'm going to go File. We just got to flip it, right? Image, transform, flip horizontally. Export as King Cobra bald and flipped. Then we export, and what we'll do is we'll just we got to go here, and we make a new one. We go to Global Assets, Textures Random. The flipped image, we'll open that one, and we go to that view, and now we just have to line everything back up. Kind of a pain in the ass, but it's going to be super useful. Because this will make our texture look a lot better. If I can get it right. There we go. Those are the eyes. That's that right there. Cheek is over here. We want to maximize the amount of skullage. Maybe put that back there. It's very hard to make this look like a human. Alright, let's try that. We'll create the texture, and then it's kind of him. I like that, and then we can smear the rest of that around his face and make it look interesting. We'll add glasses and a hat, and it'll be completely fine. We can even get rid of the eyes and add in like other ones. So this is actually going to be our best bet right here. So let me go to texture painting, and yeah, I think. Oh, let me go back to layout. I think I have to export this texture. We'll say best cobes. Best cobes. There we go. And then let's go back to make human. What type of eyes should we give Cobra? I think he's going to have green eyes. Very scary green eyes. Materials. Do we actually have... we have like zombie eyes. Yeah. Whatever. We'll do the green eyes of a wizard, or gray eyes, because he's a magic wizard. Cool. It's getting worse. No, it's getting better. It's getting much better. Everything's getting much better. We don't need the hair because the hair is fucked. Let's go back here. None. The beard is fine. The eyebrows I'm going to get rid of. Well, the eyelashes are stupid. We're not going to use those. The eyebrows we're going to keep. Cool. So we're just going to need those. Maybe we already have eyes. What am I even fucking doing? We're going to need glasses. That's right. Materials, geometries, clothes. Here we go. I know I have glasses somewhere. There we go. Glasses, library, female. Those will work. Make human is a web thingy. No, make human. You have to install it. You go and get it. Oh, and this hat. I was going to use that hat as well. Even though it's more of a Clint Saunders hat, that'll be fine. Yeah. Life with Linux. All right, let's export this. Pull hat from. There we go. Cool, and let's just finish. We'll finish this. So this one, I feel a lot better about just smearing it. You know what I mean? Just doing this type shit because it's so much more blended already. So it's like you're not gonna lose out on too much detail, and you're never gonna see the back of his head. So this isn't such a big deal. And it kind of adds to the like horror element. It's starting to look like shit, but I think we're gonna have a fog and we're gonna have a beard, so maybe a lot of this stuff won't matter as much. I guess if I do it on the model, it kind of looks a little bit better for whatever reason. We don't need it to go all the way back because I'm gonna have like fog all the way around the terrarium. Dude, I watched the podcast with Matt Green on the New Year's stream with Seizure Robot the other day. And it was very interesting. He said that Cobra had a giant bag of garlic from Warlord sitting in his house. Because he opened up the door and it just overwhelmed him with the smell of garlic. And he's like, what the fuck is that? And then Cobra's like, oh yeah, Warlord left his garlic. And then he just has this giant fucking bag of garlic. You know, as meth heads tend to do. They just have like big collections of stuff. I think somebody, Black Cat, you mentioned you have hoarders. Do you have meth heads around you? There's some meth heads here where I'm at. Alright. Fill in those nostrils, boy. There we go. Now we've got a nice, impressive chrome dome there. Oh, and I did make a... I made a Discord. It's in the fucking description. I'm going to post stuff about the lolcow video game there. I was trying to do it on like a website of my own, but I just don't have the time to manage a website. So it's easier for me to just post shit there, like if I'm going to go live or something. So this should be good. Let's work on this tendril a little bit. Oh, there's a guy who drives around in a scooter who's tweaking. That's great. Geometry. Offset. Extrude. We just want a very thin strip. With no offset. I'm going to have the hat on him. Let's import the other stuff and we'll add his accessories. Oh, we need the dog collar. Damn it, I forgot to get the dog collar. Do we have a dog collar? I'm sure there's got to be one in Make Human. People use this for a lot of fetish stuff, so there's like... Dog collar's definitely going to be here. There we go. Oh, we got a belly button ring. Oh, spike collar. Perfect. I remember I downloaded this just for Cobra. I was like, hell yeah, that's going to be perfect. Let's go. Export it. Make a channel for unhinged rants. That's what this channel's for. Yeah. File. Import. FBX. Which one is it? Pull hat from. That's right. Let me go here. There we go. I need a little something in the background. Alright. What the fuck am I even trying to do? We'll get rid of that. All this shit. Bring it on down. It is kind of annoying that all this is a little bit bigger than Josh right now, so we have to like shrink it all. How does that line up? That lines up a little bit better. It still needs to be a little bit smaller. Let me bring it up. So I think it needs to be a little bit bigger than that. I think right about there. And then we might have to scale some of these individually. So I'm going to bring the hat up like that because he's always wearing the hat, but you can still see the bald. You can't hide the bald with a hat, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna have that back like that on his weird ass head. We could have those teeth sticking out like that. That'd be great. Let's actually go edit mode. We're just gonna get rid of these bottom ones, and we'll have those top ones kind of just sticking there. That'll be fine. This beard looking pretty damn good. Pretty filthy boy. We'll do this and bring it in. This is a very unflattering view of the Cobra. Oh my god, why do you not set the origin to the center of fucking mass? Bam, there we go, and we're gonna go down here to the material and probably turn opaque on like that, so we just have that gross looking beard there. We're gonna move the glasses back. Ah, fuck you. Origin, center of mass right there. We'll bring that out like that. We gotta get rid of those eyelashes because they're creeping me the fuck out. The eyebrows, they gotta come up. and expand out object, origin, center of mass, S on the X, like that. We'll delete it. We'll delete it. And then we're going to, let's see. Let me go here. Probably something like that, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. That's actually kind of funny. It's all fucked up. Looks more like Cyrax. I think we gotta get rid of those teeth. Whatever. That kind of looks like Josh. We gotta add eyes though. Those eyes look awful. So we gotta do this. We're gonna go edit mode. And I'm just going to like, probably gonna do this and then go Control plus and delete vertices. And we're gonna do the same thing over here. Actually, I think I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna go, where's my selection circle? We just need to get a lot of this shit right here. You fucker. There we go. It's not like anyone's going to see this level of detail with the way I'm going to do it anyway. This is going to be kind of just like a... Oh, you fuck. There we go. Delete vertices is good enough. We'll come over here, do the same thing. Alright. This is real game Devin shit. Delete. No, because I gotta get... It's one go. All one go or nothing. It's nerf or nothing. Alright. Delete vertices. Perfect. I'm still trying to fix the model. Yes, that's true. Let's go N. Alt H. Where are the eyeballs? Why don't we have any fucking eyeballs? Oh, you know what? We do have them. They're hidden, aren't they? Yeah, we do have eyeballs. The problem is they're hidden. Let me go to the selection box. We're going to hit L and delete vertices. Now we have the actual eyes. And we can start deleting some of this shit. Let's delete that. Delete that. Delete the extra set of eyes. Now we just have to set these eyes where they should be. Are these the... That's just a random other set of eyes we have. Nice. Now we have the actual eyes. Cool. So I'm actually going to go to edit mode. I'm going to make them individual. Yeah. P selection. There we go. And I'll just grab that and move that over here. And move... Oh, you fuck. Move that one over here. And I'm going to spin it. Can you not? Origin, center of mass. There we go. And we'll spin it like that so it's a little cross-eyed, a little wonky. Let's look at how that's looking. I think what I'm going to do actually is go here and we're just going to get rid of the frames. So there we go. I just need it back a little bit. Just like that. All right. Yeah, the rotation for 100% accuracy. So this isn't as good as the other model that I made, I don't think, but it'll be okay. Cool. Now let me just make some... maybe I should just use the beard. Let's go to edit mode. What do I have on this beard? Holy fuck, look at that thing. Hold on. So now I just have the one beard. I go to edit mode. It's literally just a bunch of shit. If I just went like that and maybe stuck some off the side of his head like this. Yeah, I think that might actually work a little bit. We'll just stick some like that off the sides. Yeah, whatever, good enough. Let me just go Control Z, so I had that selected. I'm going to just make a few more of them. It's hard sometimes when you're trying to make bad looking models, you know, I don't know. It's difficult. He looks more Jewish now, actually. Oy vey, look at him, dude. If it weren't for the dog collar. Whatever, that's a good representation of Josh. That's what a lizard would see of Josh. Yeah, I'll say my other one of King Cobra was much better. But this is what we're gonna have to do for right now. It looks much more like Cyrax, I think, because of the beard. He does have more of like a long wizard beard, and his hair is darker, so we might have to... Let's just fix that right now. I can fix that real quick. Let's go to Godot Projects, Roachware, Textures. We just need to find the Beard Viking. And we'll go Color, Colorize, and we'll make it black. Whoops. Color. Colorize, we'll make it black, and we will export as the Beard Viking, replace it, yeah, alright, and then we can Beard Viking, right, and now it's darker, code. And I just want this, this right here. What would it look like if I just deleted that? I think that looks better. That's pretty funny. Whatever. You know, it's not a serious game. I don't know. If I go here, I'm gonna have to make it. I'm gonna have to make it alpha clip, and do something, something like that. Yeah, whatever. That's a little bit better. Let's export that. I'm gonna have fog all around him, so you're basically just gonna see the head floating around, like looking at the tank like that. It's gonna be really funny. And then I'll show off my other King Cobra model. Yeah, it does look like pubic hair. I think it needs to be, it could be like longer, but I'm not going to stress it. Let's just, high poly mesh, 2. We're going to delete that. Eyebrows. I just want to make sure we're only getting the stuff we're using. Cool. Alright. Good enough. File. Export. GLTF. Documents, pufferz last stand, models, new folder, Kobe's. Yeah. And nice, then we'll just go back into this cutscene right here. What are you talking to me for, Godot? What are you fucking saying? I don't give a shit about any of that. Convert it, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Not my fucking problem. Models. The Cobes. Here we go, we bring the Cobes in. We could have King Cobra's head as Puff. There we go. How would people like that? Alright, so I guess the idea is we're going to have him kind of like over there where Josh's head is right now. Spin him around there. Transform. We probably got to turn his scale up to like 5. Yeah! Now you're really getting the feel for him. Alright, there he is. We're just going to have him peering in like that. Dude, that's fucking pretty damn good. And then, maybe just a little bit back so his hat doesn't get in there. Cool. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. We'll have him kind of circling around the thing. That'll be good. I'm thinking about how I want to do it right now. I think in the cutscene he'll just kind of be hanging out there, and then I think during the actual world I'll just have him kind of like revolving around there. I thought about that. I could go to make human, and we could go to pose, animate. I'm sure we have detailed hands. Don't worry about that. Pose. Here we go. We don't have a pointing, do we? Standing. Yeah, so I could use like that hand and I'll just cut it off and have it tap the glass or something. There's really no reason to, but you know, whatever. For now, we're just going to put this in here. And then I also wanted to add, what would happen if I added fog? I wanted to see. That's kind of what I want, but I want the light color to be darker, so it's like kind of like that. So how does it work? Is it just everywhere? I thought I could like make it so that it would only doesn't it start like a certain distance away from the camera or something? So the higher the distance, the higher the density. This just makes it everywhere. It doesn't discriminate against anything. It looks like it's just upping the density like everywhere. So I need volumetric fog. Okay. Volumetric fog. Let's just reset that. What if I turn that? I want it to be like really dense, but only far away. So I disable that. Put that in. I don't see anything happening now. Whatever. Maybe we won't even use fog. I don't know. I think I should. I think I'm going to have to. We'll just turn the density up a little bit just so you can see Josh outside of the cage. What does the height do? Nothing. Height does nothing. Height density, what does that do? Nothing. Sky effect. Aerial, perspective. Sun scatter. Not really doing much. Light energy. Is it even worth having at that point? Use fog node. There's a fog node. Fog volume. Oh. Fog volume. Fog volumes are used to add localized fog into the global volumetric fog effect. Fog volumes can also remove volumetric fog from specific areas if using fog material with a negative fog material dot density. Okay, that's gonna be like a whole thing. I remember it being much simpler back in Godot 3, but it probably didn't work as well. I should probably finish the game first before I start fucking around with all that shit. But we have Josh in there. I think that's good. I just need to make fog so he doesn't, like, you know, you can't see that he's just a disembodied head. So let's just add a little bit. World environment. Enable. There we go. Just a little bit there, and we don't have that in the real world, so that's just in the cutscene. Make it a little sketchier, and we'll take that light and turn it up a little bit. Energy 16. Oh, we already have it at 16. Maybe turn up the range. There we go. Maybe I'll duplicate it. There you go. If you want it to be higher, you just make another one. Where's that at? We can actually bring that down. Probably like right here. That'll help spice things up a little bit. We'll put it right over Puff. And I'm actually going to make another one right there. Yeah, we'll give 3 points of light in that scene. I think that looks better. Let's run it. Oh, not that one. We want to run the cutscene world.
My name's Buff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering at the hands of my cruel abuser. He never changes my water. Never cleans my cage. Gosh.
I gotta fix his head.
As they call him. He's a damn demon. He blows weed smoke in my face. He feeds me stuff he finds on the carpet. But worst of all, he's got that damn light. He cranked it up way too high. I'm a lizard, Josh. I can't regulate my body temperature. I need warmth and cool, not just a hot-ass fucking light all the time, you stupid son of a bitch. Luckily, enough roaches wander through here to keep me fed. My body's too...
Alright. So the poo spawns randomly at the start of the level, and then we drop in cigarettes that hurt us, and the roaches that we have to eat. Cool. So we need a death condition. We got to get a more upbeat music because that music sucks. It's good for the cutscene, but now we need like something upbeat. So get better music. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Yeah, it's a very simple game. You're just gonna be, the goal is to have 3 levels. You just eat the crickets, advance through the levels. You know, real simple shit. Just because I only have a few days, and then I might do like you know, maybe some power-ups or something. And then I have a the way I have the level dict created, so if I go to world over here, so I have, like, you know, this is the first level, this is the second level, and then the third level, it's like flies we spawn, the time per level, the cigarettes per level, and then we're just going to iterate through those. So technically we could just keep adding more and more of these. And then we can make like an upgrade system. That would be the next step. But for now, it's just like, we'll just kind of get it done. We need to add our death scenario. So we have this death scene. We just need to link to it now. And we also need to make a script here. We'll create it, button, node, signals, press, connect, and we're just going to say get tree dot change scene, and we'll change to cutscene world. So yeah, as far as anything else, not really, not at this point. We gotta complete everything before we get the feature creep going. Cool. Let's go back to the real world and we'll put Josh in here. Alright. What do we call it? Kobe's. Yeah, and then we're going to make local, and I think what I'll do is, should we put an animation player? We'll just make an animation player. Animation player, and we'll call this Cobras, Anims, Cobras, Anims. We're gonna scale this guy up to what, like 4, I think was what we had it. And I just kind of want to have him looking around. I don't even know if you're, I just want to see if you can actually see him in the game. So if I put him like over here, we're not even really going to see him, are we? Or will we? Let's see. No, we just see his hat. And then if we switch cameras, I guess we can see him kind of. So we will be able to see him. Let's bring him back a little bit. And we can tilt his head back like that. Have him kind of looking in. There we go. So we can kind of see him, and he's gonna be like an entity moving around. Should I drop this camera more? I don't know. Maybe we'll do. Maybe we'll make the camera more adjustable in the future. But cool. Pufferz, we have the when do we die? So if we're dead, we're just gonna play dead. And then we'll make that function. Yeah, Cobra's taking a bite out of that cage. He's super hungry. He woke up and he ran out of grease to eat. So we'll say, let's just grab this right here. We check the state, and if we're just entering the state, then we're actually going to say get tree.change scene to file death scene.tscn. So let's try that now. How much damage are we doing? Cigarette points is going to be let's say -5. Cricket points will be +7, and the what was the poo points? I want to move that up. shit points is 10. Let's grab both of these and move it up to where they should be with the other variables. And then I think there's some other, that one makes sense to have it right here, I think. That makes sense to have it right here. Resetter. Cool. I think the drain num, it makes sense to have right there. Nice. So we have idle, we have dead. I'm just kind of looking through my functions. Cool. Dead. Cool. Let's try it. Let's try and kill ourselves. Switch the camera, so we gotta eat some poo.
Stop making me eat shit.
No, we don't want the roaches. Oh, damn, the roaches are actually taking health from us. That's not good.
Stop making me eat shit.
I gotta fix that. The roaches should be helping us. Okay.
Damn you, Josh.
We still got some of the poo appearing on the wrong side of the cage. 18. Oh, we almost got that piece of poo. Alright, there we go. You died. Sorry, dude. Life sucked, and then you died. Woe is you. So yeah. We have the death hooked up. It's going real good. Going real good over there. Nice.
My name's Buff. I'm a bearded dragon. I'm suffering.
And then we can try the game again. Cool. So I guess now we just need to make the levels advance. That's our main thing. So when we're in the world and crickets eaten plus equals 1, what we're going to do here is if crickets eaten is greater than or equal to the level list of the current level and the amount of crickets, right? Current level crickets. Actually, we can just, well, we should get it from the fucking thing. I think it's flies per level, even though I call them crickets, it's flies. Lord of the flies. When are you going to show the tutorial screen with the do's and don'ts? Yeah, that's a good question. I'm thinking about, I think what I'm going to do is just, I have this Destiny Roach cutscene. Where's the actual world? Alright, so if I go here, I have the 2D. I think what I'm going to do is do a little narration and with this info and just kind of like read this out to the player when they first enter, and then just tell them like press escape whenever you're ready. And then I think that'll be an easy way to do it. Yeah, and then I might have that little 3D, like this texture rect of Puff right here, like he's reading it out to you, and have it like facing you. That would be funny. And then if we want Puff to say something, we can always just bring this little image up and have him like, you know, move his mouth up and down. So that's one way to do it. But yeah, so I'll just bring this in. I'm just trying to remember this for my own sanity. When I start the game, I'm just going to start on this screen, talk about what all this shit is in Puff's voice, and then tell them press escape whenever you're ready, and that'll put them right into the game. I might do like a 3, 2, 1, ready, and then they'll go. right. Okay, fuck. Shit. Damn. Fuck. I need more coffee. Nice. Let's hide this. Yeah, what the fuck are we doing? So we can die now. We can restart the game. We need to advance the levels, that's right. So if the crickets eaten is greater than or equal to the current level of flies that we have in the level, then we want to advance level, I believe. I need to pitch up my voice. Damn, sorry. Sorry, I'm all fucked up here. I smoked too many cigarettes and now my throat hurts all the time. As a child, I smoked way too many cigarettes. Advanced level. Cool. So what we do here, we spawn the poo in the box. We set the distribution rate. We call that. We make a timer. So I actually need to call between levels. I'm going to do this. We're going to move this up here. And then we'll call between levels. This should take us to this function here. And, oh, in the game, pitch up my voice. I was like, oh, I don't know how I can do that. Like, get a voice changer or something. But yeah, in the game, I can just pitch it up with, they have that little fucking slider. Between levels, level timer stop. We have a 3-second timeout. I think what I'm going to do is make, if you want a deep voice, just smoke a lot. It gives you one of those nice voices. Animation player. It worked for Rush Limbaugh. I think I'm going to do this. We could do... damn, do we really need to do that? I just want to have like a label and have it say like 3, 2, 1. So we could just do a label here. And this will be kind of by itself right in the middle. We'll just say 3, and I'm going to hide the info, and we need to make this really, really big. Theme overrides, font. Let's just grab the juice. We'll say 3, just like that. Cool, so we'll just have this countdown timer. Countdown timer display. And you know what, let's just make we'll make a fucking, why not make a timer for it as well, right here, and just say countdown timer. Countdown timer. And we'll just access both of those up here, and we'll make it 5 seconds. We'll make it one shot, and it's not going to be an auto start. So we'll then call the countdown timer dot start. Yeah, so when you win the game, I guess my idea right now is we have Miss Green, who was another one of Josh's pets. Her fate was to be sold as a magic wand after being taped to a stick. It was a praying mantis. So the idea would be if you win the game, Miss Green, with her magic powers still taped to the magic wand, is going to help you escape the imprisonment. The imprisonment of the Cobes. Yeah, how's it going, Erin Eliswi? I don't know how to say your name. All right. So we have the countdown timer. We're gonna start it up. We're gonna get rid of this. Gonna get rid of that. We're gonna say countdown timer. Node, timeout, connect it to the world. And we're going to advance here. Advance level. There we go. We'll go here. I think that's better, right? We stop the two timers, we start the other timer, and you know what, I might have to do this. At onReady var count equals 0. I'm going to make this timer 1 second. This is kind of a stupid way to do it, but we're going to do it. And we'll just say count plus equals 1, and we'll say if count is greater than or equal to 5, then we will advance the level. And we'll do, we don't want an auto start. So else we will say, we'll just restart the timer, right? Countdown timer dot start. Yeah, it is a terrarium arena. So we are Pufferz, King Cobra JFS's bearded dragon. He's a lolcow, and we are stuck in our cage here. So we have to eat the roaches and avoid the cigarettes and poo that our cruel owner is tossing upon us. And if we eat enough roaches, which conveniently have Destiny's head, then we survive and we can move to the next level. And if we get through enough levels, Miss Green, who is this another one of Josh's pets, King Cobra's pets, was lashed to a wand and sold on Etsy. She is going to help us escape with the magic powers that King Cobra bestowed upon her. Yeah, very complex. This is Kojima level shit right here. What the fuck am I even doing? All right. So we have the world. We have the whole world in our hands. Advanced level. Spawn poo in the box. All that looks good. Current level plus equals 1. Crickets eaten. Returns back to 0. We're going to take this count and return it back to... we got to do that here. Count equals 0. So we should have a 5-second countdown between our levels, and we'll advance the level. And what I wanted to do here is just take that label, what did I call it? Countdown timer display dot text equals, and we'll go count minus 5. And make that into a string. And it should be 5 minus the count. So there we go. So it'll be like, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it will advance the level. But we need to do that down here, sorry. Actually, we could do it right here. No, we don't want to do that. We want to do it here, and then when we do it here, we want to say visible equals false. Visible equals false. And we'll actually do that in advanced level. There's no reason to do it down here. So when we advance the level, we need to make that false, and then when we go to between levels, we need to make that true. So, all right. I think that's going to do it. Let's try that out. We should be able to eat all the crickets, move to the next level. It'll play the next level. We should be able to get through all three, and then it will crash because we don't have anywhere to go. So let's try it. Well, I forgot to hide it, so we're going to have to eat everything, and then the 3 will go off the screen. Or we could just hide it by default real quick. Yeah. Let's find a better song, too. What was I going to look up? What is it? Open Game Art or whatever? Game Art. OpenGameArt.org. Wonderful. Yeah, there we go. Music. What type of music do we have? Sorry, that's super fucking loud. I don't know, I'll find something off stream. This is fucking stupid. Let's just go for it. Let me switch camera. I gotta fix that as well. Let's try and get all these roaches. All these roach thingies. We have a heavy poo concentration to the right. We'll eat that. All right. Another roach. This game used to be pretty difficult for me. I guess I'm getting better. Oh no.
Damn you, Josh.
We're actually losing health as we eat the roaches. We gotta fix that as well. Otherwise, we're gonna die. I don't think there's any way we can survive now.
You, Josh. Stop making.
Stop making me eat shit.
My name's Beth.
All right. I thought making a multiplayer game for this jam. I don't think anybody has a solid understanding of multiplayer in Godot. Multiplayer in Godot is fucked. I don't understand it myself. No one gets it. Even the tutorials are just kind of like, oh, well, this works. I don't know why. I'm trying to learn some C. I'm trying to gain some fucking knowledge. I gotta get more coffee. Give me 1 second. Slam down some fucking drink. Nice. Fucking. There we fucking go. Cool. Yeah, multiplayer is understandable. Multiplayer is insane. Python has a bunch of stuff. How do you test it? You just don't test it. You don't have to test anything. I don't know. AI sometimes is helpful for like getting stuff halfway there, but yeah, it'll just slop it up real good. It'll just be like, use this function that doesn't exist anywhere. And you'll be like, where did you find this? And it'll be like, I made it up. I just made it the fuck up. Yeah, you can go to debug, and I think it's deploy with, you can go enable, run instances, and go to like many of them. Someone showed me how to do that on stream. I didn't know how to do it, and then one of the people in the chat showed me. All right. First things first, we want to. So that's the overhead camera. That's not the one. We want PuffCam 2. We want that current. There we go. Cool. Oh, that was you, Freak Show Jimmy. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. We need to take the crickets so they don't deal damage, but they actually heal us. Where is the on tongue collision area entered? And it's actually in the resetter now. Health, it should be plus equals, minus equals, minus equals. There we go. And I think we need to, we'll take this, Control X, we'll put it there. Same with this. Cool. I think all those should kind of be together. That makes sense logically. And just to make it look better, I'm gonna do that. I know some people hate that, but I think it looks really cool. Nice. 10. Maybe not make that so bad. I don't know. Cricket points. Maybe we should add more health. We might want to change these based off level or whatever, but let's go ahead and run it. 2025. Who plays multiplayer games? I don't know. I don't like playing multiplayer games with like my brother or like other people because they like to play the game at a different pace than I do. I'm really fucking shitty at video games. I just kind of fuck around the entire time, and I can tell that annoys people. And it's like, all I really want to do is like get super like, I'll go and fight like the hardest boss I can with like the lowest skill gear I can. I think it's fun. Like try and exploit little pieces of the game and whatever. That's like what I like to do with video games. So when my brother like is like trying to play Baldur's Gate with me or something, and he's like, "Let's just play the game seriously," I'm like, "No, fuck you, dude." I'm gonna fuck up the entire strategy of the team right now, buddy. But then when I want to be serious and he's playing Dark and Darker, I'm like, yo, you gotta fucking like have some strategy about it. And he's like over there like, I found some gauntlets. And I'm like, dude, fuck the gauntlets. We're about to get murdered over here. Stop making me eat shit. Okay. We got Destiny. So close. One roach to me left. Boom. No. Oh. Three, two, one. What? What? Let's do this. I'm pretty sure I moved this, so that would make sense. Let's add addiction mechanic. That's a lot for this one. I'm afraid there could be spots where you can't reach. That is possible. I thought about that, and I thought like it would be funny because that the player just can't win the game, and it's just a big fuck you, which is you know, that's the type of game I'm trying to develop right here. We're going for that 90s energy, man, where the game could just be like, F you, I'm not doing it. So let's do that. Let's just make the flies per level less. I'm gonna do it here too, so we can check. Let's give that a shot. Bam, one roach chimney down. So like that poo over there, I can't reach that one. I know that for sure. But I don't think the roaches won't spawn like up over here. It's just the poos that do that.
Damn you, Josh.
Yeah, 3, 4, 2, 1. Don't make fun of me. I coded that flawlessly. That is a game engine processing fault. It's because I said its value equal to 2 originally. I like how the shits just spawn in. There we go. Where are roaches? We're just getting ciggies.
Stop making me eat shit. Stop making me eat shit.
3, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, you see, the problem is I know what's happening. It has nothing to do with my coding, alright? It's because I put a 3 in here. So I just need to put a 5, and then we're good to go. The poos, yeah. I like how they just bloop. Just appear. Alright, so we got to change how they're... let me take a look at the 3D real quick. Let me just click on this poo. Oh, that one doesn't even spawn in. That one's just like a random shit. All right, so if I go like over here, because they were out of bounds over here, so that position is like 10.84. So I'm going too far. So I need to have it like within 9, and I think this one needs to be within 8, and we'll do 2 and 2. And we'll try that. There we go. We'll grab that. We can eat the roach tinnies. That poo is still outside. Oh man, can I get that roach? We'll see. I can't get that roach. Oh man. Shit, how am I gonna do this? So we still got one poo out of bounds. Oh, that was the poo that I moved out of bounds, isn't it? Yeah. Let's just let's put that right in the water dish where it belongs. Cool. And let's go to the Cobra's animation. We'll make a new one, and we'll say jostle around. Cool. So we'll just grab him, and we're gonna have him start like over here, leering in. Let me go view. 2 viewports. Cool. Now we're previewing that camera. So when do we see... We really can't see Josh unless he's like in the terrarium or whatever. Actually, we kind of can. Can I do that? There we go. I really don't need that much space. So this is what the camera's going to see. Nice, so we'll just have him, I just want this view over here so I can move him around. We're just going to take his position and his rotation. And we're going to make this like 60 seconds. We'll go over here. I'm going to duplicate the keys. Spawn more roaches. I need that roach. I really, really do. I need that roach. Yeah, okay, so where do I want to move this guy? I kind of want him to like go over here. And maybe, yeah, that's funny. Have him like look down like this, and then like look up like that. So like rotation. So this kind of runs, and then how long does it take him to move? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like he's like some entity moving around the screen. And then right here, we just want to kind of make him move up a little bit. Get that position, and then maybe just spin just a little bit like that. Rotation, so he's always moving a little bit. And then he's moving over there. I spawn roaches back and forth on the X and Y axis. I sing that song on my way to work in the morning. I need that money. I really need that money. I really do. That's a good fucking song. Some of those are bangers. What was the one with Teddy Feezer's? Definitely a banger. But my girlfriend in the hospital, caught her watching Kino Casino. Fees everywhere that I go. I sing that one to myself all the fucking time. And we gotta have him come down so you can just see his eyes right there looking at you. That's good. Nice. Why are you doing that, Cobra? Why do you have to spin all the way around? I think that's actually pretty funny. It's because of Godot's rotation and how it works. And I don't really feel like fixing it, so what I'm going to do is just have him move further out here. And we'll save that. So he goes like this. And he spins out of frame and comes back around like some type of monster. I'll be celebrating in court even after you win. Yeah, I didn't catch that for the first time. And then the Bosley commercial where he's like, it is your real hair. You swim with it. You play with it. That one was so brutal on him too. And then when he had the toupee, that was so brutal. Teddy Feezer, if anyone doesn't know who the fuck we're talking about. I keep trying to join. I have a picture of Teddy Feezer as like my Google Facebook meets. And I'm trying to get on King Dave's shit to talk. King Dave, the Lord of Patriarchy. But he won't let me on his channel. I want to debate him. I just want to yell at Dave for a minute. I want to ask him how much he drinks in a day. I'm going to be like, Dave, how many fucking beers do you drink in a day? Just give me a rough estimate. Okay, so he spins around like that. He comes back. And then we're going to have him from here. We want to have him move like that. Whoops, not just the hat. The whole cobes. Have him move like that. And then we'll save that. That'll be really funny. Position and rotation. So he's just eyeing Puffs as he's watching you fight for your life to survive. And then he'll come around here and really eye up that piece of shit like he's gonna eat it. We'll get that one. And then yeah, I guess we'll maybe, I don't know, where should he go from here? Maybe go on back over here. Look around like that. And we'll actually make this 120, and then we'll just kind of make our way back around the terrarium. Whoops. We'll have him like he's not looking at the tank for a second. Just kind of closely going by. Like he's on the ground, scrounging around for a cigarette or something. Cool, and then we'll just move him over here. And he'll look in. And then he'll be back over here. Pretty close to where we started. Like that. He'll look in. And then maybe we'll just have him fade out over here for a minute. And then we'll have him come back into frame. Whoops. We're just going to Control C. Can I copy and paste? I can. There we go. And we'll have him come right back. So yeah, let's just automatically play that and then we'll play the game. Yeah, the Balding's Gate icon is also Feezer. Okay, so we are. So yeah, that's pretty funny. Josh is oh no, we just licked Josh. That's really bad. We don't want to do that.
Stop making me eat shit.
Okay, we need to get these roaches. We really, really do. Yeah, there he is. He's scanning the cage.
Stop making me eat shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More shits appear and no roaches. That's right, we never fixed that. I have no idea how the judging's gonna work. Oh no, Josh went through the tank right there. But yeah, no, I have no part in the judging or whatever. I'm just making the game for shits and giggles. But I probably will watch the if he does a stream where he plays the games, I'm gonna watch it. Okay, we gotta fix that. So what causes our roaches to spawn? Set distribution rate, level timer. On countdown timer. All right. What are we doing? Tick timer dot start. Is that the one? We are starting both of those, right? Level timer. We're starting that. So if I go to the fly path, oh, I guess because I have this here, we have to reset the amount of flies, right? Flies created, we're going to set it equal to 0. Yeah, we're just going to do a get, we're going to do a function reset fly reset flies created. We could technically get rid of that and it would just keep making flies, but we might as well make it the right amount. So we'll just say flies created equals 0. And we'll just have to call this when we do that. We're already in a group here, aren't we? Yeah, we're in the group. Cigarette path, we're in the group. Fly path, cool. So we'll say advanced level. We're going to say get tree dot call group yeah, fly path, and then reset flies created. Cool. And then we'll put that at the very bottom, right here. Whoops. I think we want to do that right here. Let's try that. That should work, right? That's one roach to me. Two roach Denise. Oh, we missed him. Oh, nice. We need one more roach Denise. We almost got him. We got him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got more shits to spawning in. It looks like they only spawn in that. Oh no. We gotta eat some shit.
Stop making me eat shit.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Stop making me eat shit.
I can't. Josh phases through our cage over there. One, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And looks like we get more roaches. 5, 4. And it should crash after this because we don't have another level to get to. Damn you, Josh. There we go. And then, yeah, it doesn't have anything else to do. But we keep spawning in cigarette butts. Isn't that wonderful?
Damn you, Josh. Stop making me eat shit. Stop making me eat shit.
So yeah, clearly we have some problems with how we're spawning the poos. They should be spawning all over. The cigarettes just dropping from the heavens. That's still working pretty good. Yeah, I think for now I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll probably be back in a couple hours to stream more. But I got to go get some food. Probably going to go get a rotisserie chicken from Food Lion, honestly. But peace out, everyone. Later, y'all.